Welcome and thank you for listening to this Paragon Edge audio blog. March 10th, 2025 marks a pivotal moment in the financial industry as ISO 2022 becomes the global messaging standard for high-value payments. While this milestone primarily applies to systems like Swift messaging, it underscores a broader industry shift toward modernization and interoperability, a shift that will inevitably influence the retail payments domain in the future. In this audio blog, we'll explore the impact of ISO 2022 on the payment ecosystem, compare it with the current ISO 8583 used in retail payments, and discuss the importance of preparing for this inevitable transition. First introduced in 2014, ISO 2022 provides a unified global standard for payment messaging. It leverages a robust modeling methodology, a central dictionary, and XML ASN.1 protocols to create a data-rich messaging framework. According to Swift, ISO 2022 is an open global standard for financial information. It provides consistent, rich, and structured data that can be used for every kind of financial business transaction. For the wholesale payments sector, this standard enhances efficiency, decision-making, and transparency. The benefits, such as interoperability and rich data, have implications for retail payments as well, even though no formal migration away from ISO 8583 has been announced. JP Morgan has predicted that by 2025, ISO 2022 will be the common language of the global financial industry and recommends adopting the standard sooner rather than later to leverage its full potential. While ISO 2022 is transforming the high-value payment space, the retail payments domain continues to rely primarily on ISO 8583, a messaging protocol used in card transactions and point-of-sale payments. Established decades ago, ISO 8583 has served the industry well but lacks the scalability and data richness that ISO 2022 offers. Organizations like Nexo Standards are working toward modernizing retail payments by aligning them with ISO 2022. Nexo's protocols, including the Nexo Acquirer Protocol, aim to replace ISO 8583 with a next-generation card payment standard. These advancements will allow for real-time and batch processing, direct connections between merchants and acquirers or through payment service providers, PSPs, greater interoperability, and richer data exchange across the payment ecosystem. Although no concrete timelines for ISO 8583's transition have been established by major card brands or payment networks, the groundwork is being laid. Retail payment stakeholders must stay informed and proactive to ensure readiness when the shift occurs. The move toward ISO 2022 reflects a broader industry trend, focusing on the push for modernization and future-proofing payment systems. For retail payments, adopting a similar standard would bring rich, structured data. ISO 2022 enables detailed, standardized data formats, improving analytics, fraud detection, and compliance. For retail payments, this could mean better customer insights and streamlined operations. It would also enhance interoperability. A universal messaging standard reduces friction in cross-border transactions, simplifies integrations, and enables seamless communication between merchants, acquirers, and financial institutions. Additionally, it supports future-ready systems. As payment volumes grow and transactions become more complex, modern standards ensure scalability and adaptability for evolving industry needs. Many financial institutions have already begun making significant strides toward ISO 2022 readiness. For example, TD Bank is implementing the standard with a focus on customer-centric solutions. Christopher Chazine, head of Treasury and Trade Products and Services at TD Bank, highlighted how the rules will improve information sharing across banks. He said, "These ISO rules will make information sharing more consistent across the banks, more robust, and easier to understand. This will be particularly impactful on international wires and other payments that cross borders." This focus on seamless, accurate data exchange is one of the key advantages of ISO 2022. As international payments become more commonplace, the ability to share detailed and structured payment data across borders will be crucial. The transition to ISO 2022 in corporate banking offers a glimpse into what the future holds for retail payments. While the timelines and specifics for retail banking remain uncertain, The parallels between the two sectors provide actionable insights for preparing for this inevitable shift. Lessons from corporate banking's experience with ISO 2022 migration can guide retail payment stakeholders in their readiness strategies. The first step is to assess your current infrastructure. In corporate banking, early evaluations revealed gaps in legacy systems that required extensive updates. Retail banking stakeholders should start by assessing whether their current systems can handle the richer data and interoperability requirements of future standards. Engaging key stakeholders is also crucial. Corporate banking's success in adopting ISO 2022 depended on involving all relevant stakeholders, from IT teams to compliance officers. Similarly, retail payment providers must collaborate across internal and external teams to ensure smooth planning and execution. Planning for testing and rollout is another essential lesson. Testing has proven to be a cornerstone of successful ISO 2022 adoption in corporate banking. Retail stakeholders should learn the importance of leaving sufficient time to conduct end-to-end testing, ensuring that systems and processes work seamlessly with those of partners, vendors, and customers. Rushed implementations often lead to errors, increased costs, and reputational damage. Educating teams and customers is also vital. Corporate banking leaders prioritized educating teams and clients about ISO 2022's benefits and changes. Retail stakeholders can adopt a similar approach to build confidence and awareness among internal teams and external users. Finally, monitoring industry developments is key. ISO 2022 was shaped by evolving regulations and best practices. Retail payment stakeholders will benefit significantly by staying informed on initiatives like Nexo standards to adapt their strategies accordingly. One of the biggest pitfalls organizations face during major transitions like ISO 2022 is underestimating the time required for testing. The new standard doesn't just affect one part of the payment process, it impacts the entire ecosystem. To ensure a smooth rollout, organizations must allocate ample time to test the flow of data across all systems involved in the process, including messaging networks, banks, compatibility, and identity issues early. Organizations that dedicate sufficient time and resources to testing will be better positioned to avoid disruptions and fully leverage the benefits of ISO 2022. Paragon Application Systems is uniquely positioned to help assist retail payment stakeholders in preparing for the future. Our tools and expertise in payment systems testing help organizations validate message formats, conduct stress and interoperability tests, and identify and resolve compatibility issues. The transition to ISO 2022 represents a significant evolution in the financial sector, and its influence on retail payments will be felt in the near future. By learning from corporate banking's adoption experience and preparing now, retail payment stakeholders can ensure they are ready for a seamless transition. With the right strategies in place, businesses will be poised to leverage the benefits of richer data, improved interoperability, and scalable systems that will drive the future of payments. By partnering with Paragon, businesses gain access to unparalleled support and expertise, allowing them to focus on strategic priorities while leaving the technical complexities of testing to trusted professionals. Reach out to our team of payment testing professionals today for a free consultation.